Brian back here with a look at Kaspa. I thought I'd get a video out today. A little bit of a red day there out in the market, of course, but looks like Kaspa could have one more push here up to that 14.5. We talked about this pullback area, and it's come in there twice now, okay, and bounced. Right in here, you got this first pullback bounce, second pullback higher than the last one, so we got a higher low, looking for a higher high here. And if you bring down through here and look at any resistance, you can see it's starting to poke a little bit, right? It's starting to get a little bit of a rejection there too, possibly. We'll put that out there like that, and then you have a bottom trend line coming up through here, right? It'll be up through here like this. You can see a wick down there. So you got like a wedge type form in here. Obviously like to see that break up. That would be up towards that 14.5, and we'll see what happens here. The 4-hour RSI starting to look a little weak here, starting to roll over a little bit. All right, the daily coming down. All right, the weekly looks good still. The monthly looks absolutely fantastic. And if we look at the daily, what do we got as far as wave counts here? Well, you can see 5, right? This extra push would kind of be a bonus because right here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, and the target for that fifth wave. Let's see what it was. All right, so you could, like I said, this would kind of be a bonus on top if we get it, because we already hit a 1618 here at 12.5. That was our ultimate target, right? That's what we had up here before. So if we get this extra push up, that's awesome. If we don't, look for a pull back down into this area down here. All right, this is on a daily chart, so you'd look for, go from this low. Probably, right back down into our box area, basically. All right, it could break this wedge to the downside, but I wouldn't look for it to go any lower, than right around 10 cents, probably at the lowest there, and before we can get a bounce up. Now, I do want to show you guys something here real quick, because I've talked about this for a long time on this channel, and if you go over there, please use the link in the video. I would appreciate that so much. They just announced this yesterday. I hold quite a bit of this. They're launching on 20 exchanges. KuCoin's one of them, I know that. Mexi, xt.com, LBank, Bitmart, CoinStore, and 15 more tier 1 and 2 exchanges. Alright, this thing is gonna go, man. June 13th, right now, you can get like $250,000 for like 150 bucks, maybe $200. That's pretty good, man. I'm telling you guys, this is the time. They're launching right during an alt season. Perfect timing, right? They've raised $250 million in their pre-sale. Like I said, I've held this for just about a year now, maybe a little bit longer. I bought in the phone miner. I use every single day. I use it. I've mined about 3,500. You mine about 0.08 an hour. But it's simple. All you do is swipe that, then hit activate miner in the back, and it runs. You get free Blockdag, 24 hours a day. It's pretty awesome. So please go check it out. Please use the link in the description of the video if you're interested. I mean, you could take a shot on it. They're talking, this thing has about the same tokenomics as XRP. As far as that goes, I think maximum total supply is 150 billion. They have 50 billion for sale, circulating or whatever. Like 70 billion is for miners. So the circulating supply out there is not the whole 150 billion. A lot of that's held in reserve for mining and stuff like that. But the thing could go, man. It could go. It could hit $1 pretty easily, in a full-blown alt season. Are you kidding me? They pump this enough, and even 50 cents, man. I have $250,000. If it goes to 50 cents, what is that? 150 grand. I'll take that. If it goes to a quarter, That's what, 50, 60 grand or something. Whatever, man. 0.002 right now. Worth a shot, I think. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I've been in crypto long enough to know when the perfect time to launch, and they've got the perfect time. And they're launching in 28 days. So yeah, I'll have a link in the description of the video, guys, if you want to go check them out. A little bit of a red day out there. You're gonna have that. That's just the way it goes. They're not all green, right? Now if we come over here, let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. In weeks, guys, right over here, I use them every single day, man. They for leverage trading. There's a link in the description of the video for that also. And of course the level 3 membership if you want to join our trading group. $15. It's cheap, guys. We got a lot of people over there. Going on 200, I believe now. Quite a bit. It's awesome. I love getting in there. Been busy the last couple days. Haven't had a real good chance to get over there, but next few days I'll be in there all day long. Bitcoin dominance. I want to show you this bounce back up. This thing is more than likely getting. There you go. On a 12-hour. This could come up like possibly right back up to this line, before it rolls over, or it could hit a 382 and start to roll over. All right, so right up in this area, we're going to watch for dominance. It could hit a 382 here and start 5 waves down, or it could come up into here. But what we're looking for is obviously a retracement back up here, a rejection, and then a rollover, right? So we have the breakdown, the break back up, the retest. This is where you would buy if you were taking a short, and then the collapse over, right? That's what we're looking for with dominance. Bitcoin. All right, we came up in here just a little bit. This is on a 12-hour chart, guys, okay? We talked about that 105. Let's go on a 4-hour. So we can break this down a little bit, right? We talked about 105. This came up to 105,750. It fell a couple $100 short of our target here. See this wick right here? And that was your one chance to sell up there, before the correction here. Okay, so we hit the 105. That's done and over with. Let's get the bib off there. We don't need to look at that anymore. Now, what do we got going on here, right? We pulled down in to our box right here with a wick. We bounced just like Kaspa. We got a higher low so far, and starting an upward battle here, right? This is a 4-hour chart, so we take a 4-hour. We get to draw a resistance line. What do we got? We got a break. Okay, looking this correction could be. That could be it, right? Looks like 5 waves down in here. Let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got the break right there. Yeah, that very well could be it. On the 1 hour, you can see all kinds of stuff. And guys, if you don't see this stuff, please go for $15, man. You get over 20 videos, 10 hours of videos to teach you how to start doing this stuff, okay, for $15, and a link to come trade in the Discord with us. All right, would love to have you. Please go check it out for $15. Yeah, with the alt season coming, we're gonna smash it, man. We are gonna smash it. All right, now you can see here, this looks like this thing is working on the hourly anyway. Looks like you got 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like this thing's trying to do a 5th wave here. Target for this 105. Oh boy, could have a double top here and then a correction maybe. But that's what we're looking for here at the right here. We're going to put a price label here. This first push, we're looking for right around there, 104.8 to 105. Okay, with Bitcoin for a 5th wave here. This is an hourly chart. This could take 5, 6 hours to work out here. Then we should have an ABC, and then then start our next thing here, as long as it does not roll over here, right? I don't really see any problems up top here as far as wave counts or anything like that. We definitely had a correction here. What we're looking for, I'm going to leave this on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is what we're looking for. We're going to leave that on there, okay? See how this works out the next video. And as far as Kaspa, that Bitcoin dominance, we showed that. That Bitcoin dominance, if that runs up and retests, Bitcoin is going to suck some meat out of the altcoins here for a second. But don't worry about that, okay? That's perfectly normal. You're going to have that. This is, this could be a buying opportunity. It could be, out there for some people. Kaspa is just wedging up in this wedge here, man. Just keep an eye on this thing because, this is the 1 hour chart, and this thing, on a 4 hour, and like I said, we've done a full extension here. Is this where we get a correction in here or not, right? Like I said, that next target, if it broke to the upside, we could be heading up to 14.6. Let's put a price label up there just in case it does break out. That would be up there, and then of course, on the other end, this could, could pull back down into this box. But we got the higher low. Now we're looking for the higher high here, or we're going to get a correction into here. This could do one more push. Very well could. We'll keep an eye on it. Thank you so much, guys. Please check out Blockdag and go sign up for that level 3 membership and come trade with us over there on Weeks. All right, we'd love to have you. Talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching the video.